Trav, how is this week different? Eagles traveled to Brazil last year. I remember a little bit of the talk, but what are you guys getting ready for?
This is the most unique I think it's been in terms of traveling to a game. It's not like you're going to the other side of the world in terms of like time zones and stuff. We're only going two time zones away, but we're traveling half a day. Yeah. So it's an interesting. Typically, you would go to London and time it up to where you get in London or you get overseas in Europe, and you have a whole day in front of you, so you can sleep on the plane. You can, or at least try and get some sleep on the plane to take up the time of the flight.
Yep.
It's a whole thing right now of like trying to get there and get acclimated without losing the sleep schedule, keeping you in tune with just the times you're waking up and the times you'll be at your peak in athleticism, throughout the day. So it's a bit of juggling that. I know the stadium's 2 hours away from the hotel. That'll be a unique experience. Driving to the game for 2 hours, the old college football way that we used to drive to Miami, even though that wasn't that far away. But we were a Delta hand, and we got to play it. Yeah. And it is what it is. I think it'll be rewarding if we go down there and find a way to win, knowing that this is such a unique schedule and unique experience. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to go down to Brazil, man.
Dude, it's going to be electric.
It is going to be so much fun, man. Yep. And the international games are always a fucking blast, getting to see new fans and how they react to big plays and just how they show up to the game, how they act during the game, whether I'm going to hear chants and stuff. I'm excited for all of this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I already know that the Brazil fans are going to go fucking nuts. And it's going to be a blast, man.
Yep. And I think what you're kind of alluding to is like there's no time zone changes, so you can't like save time overnight and whatnot. Like you guys are going to lose a whole day Wednesday and just travel because it's a 12-hour flight and you're not gaining or losing. There's no way to manipulate it.
Yeah.
So you're just going to get up in the morning, fly down to Brazil, and get nothing in that day other than maybe some film on the plane or film when you land, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you got to be smart with your time, a little bit more strategic with your
dude, get your Russell
days.
Wilson on. Start doing high knees in the aisle. Make sure you're moving around.
I don't know if I'll be doing that, but I got my Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice.
And I'm gonna be Mario golfing and
they got Mario Golf.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Get hip, cuz.
I can't, dude. I'll be on it all day. I just know it. I got to stay out of it.
You have kids,
I got to stay out of it. All right, let's move on. It went to have on a international division game. Is it weird to have an international division game?
I mean, this would be my second one. We played the Chargers in Mexico City.
That's right. We only had one game international. It was London. I wish we would have been able to play more when I was there. I like the international games personally.
It's a blast. This would be my fifth country I've played in.
Fifth country. It'll be your second continent, right? Europe and South America. Well, third continent, I guess North America, Europe, South America. You're just missing Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica.
Yep. So NFL, we got to keep expanding.
Yeah, we got to keep going. We got to keep going, boys. Australia's coming. That one is not far off.
No, the Aussies definitely love some football. They love some competition, baby.
This counts as a home game for the Chargers. Sucks to suck. Do you expect more Chiefs or Chargers fans?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say I was caught off guard, but there were more Chargers fans, I felt like, in Mexico City than there were at the game in Los Angeles. So I'm not sure if because they're
closer to the border.
Yeah, their original team, San Diego, was so close to the border that they had a bunch of fans built up from that. But I don't know how far down south, like into South America, their fan base goes, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have scheduled this if there wasn't a lot of fans for both teams. Nope.
We'll find out. Other Chiefs have been weighing in on the topic in the trip to Brazil. Mackenzie Nelson, everything Xavier Worthy knows about Brazil, he says, comes from the Fast and Furious movie. One way to do your research, Xavier.
Okay, Alex.
One way.
Nice. I have to watch that on the plane.
Pat let us know he had to explain to Travis how a globe works.
First of all, Uncalled for, Pat.
I think more than anything, it was just explaining to some guys how far the trip was. Some guys didn't understand how far the travel was, Travis, even though he just was down there like last year. So I was just explaining to him how the globe works.
Very uncalled for. Had no idea that Buenos Aires and Sao Paulo were that close.
Yeah.
I knew Brazil was down there. I didn't realize it was that far down there.
Argentina and Brazil are heated rivals, just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just hadn't put those two together.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's time in Brazil was more than just another football trip. It felt like a chapter in a love story that the whole world is watching unfold. From the moment the Chiefs touched down, Brazil lit up with energy. Crowds gathered not only for the game, but for the man at the center of a cultural storm, Travis Kelce. And right beside his spotlight stood Taylor Swift. Fans screamed his name, held up jerseys, and carried posters with Taylor's lyrics turned into signs of support. It wasn't just about football anymore. It was about love, music, passion, and the merging of two worlds that no one thought would collide so perfectly. For Travis, Brazil wasn't just an away game. It was proof of how powerful love can be. With Taylor present, his confidence seemed to soar. Every smile on the sideline, every bit of energy he carried onto field, felt connected to her presence. And it didn't go unnoticed. Teammates spoke about it quietly, acknowledging that Kelce's spirit felt brighter, sharper, and more determined than ever. They could see it. Taylor doesn't just support him, she fuels him. What makes this moment so dramatic is the ripple effect. NFL games in other countries can sometimes feel distant or unfamiliar players, but Brazil was different. The sea of fans, many of them Swifties wearing red, turned the stadium into something magical. For the Chiefs, it didn't feel like they were far from home. It felt like they were playing in front of the biggest family gathering imaginable. Taylor's presence wasn't just about cheering for Travis. It uplifted the entire team. When Kelce plays with joy, his teammates rise with him, and Taylor has become part of that spark. This wasn't just about the game. It was about the story unfolding between two people who inspire each other in ways the world can't stop watching. Travis has spoken before about how much Taylor means to him, but Brazil made that visible to everyone. His focus, his energy, and even his calmness under pressure all pointed to one truth. Taylor Swift isn't just by his side. She's woven into his journey. And for Taylor, this wasn't just about being a spectator. Her presence in Brazil symbolized unity. Swifties filled the stadium, singing, cheering, and even chanting Travis's name, blending music fandom with football passion in a way the world has never seen. Suddenly, the Kansas City Chiefs weren't just an NFL team. They became a global phenomenon, carried on the shoulders of both their star tight end and the woman who has captivated the world with her music. The beauty of this moment is how it redefines what it means to be an athlete and a partner. Travis is not just motivated by trophies and records. He's motivated by love, by support, and by the undeniable presence of someone who believes in him. In Brazil, that love wasn't hidden. It was celebrated. His teammates saw it, the crowd felt it, and the cameras captured it. Travis Kelce's time in Brazil showed us something deeper than football. It showed us how powerful it can be when love and passion collide on the world stage. Taylor Swift's presence was not a distraction. It was a driving force. It mattered to Travis. It mattered to his teammates. And it mattered to the fans who will remember this moment for years to come. This isn't just sports. It isn't just music. It's a love story that has transformed into a cultural movement. And Brazil was the perfect stage for it to shine. And here at Tay-Buzz, we'll continue to follow every step, every smile, and every moment that brings Travis and Taylor closer together. If you don't want to miss a single update on this incredible journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Join the Tay-Buzz family and stay with us as we bring you the emotional, dramatic, and unforgettable story of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yeah,